Trump's about to leave the White House and head to the U.S. Capitol to join lawmakers for the National Prayer Breakfast. This as more than 1 million federal workers have to decide today whether to take a buyout offer and resign or risk being fired as the Trump administration looks to shrink the federal workforce. And breaking overnight, Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency agreeing in court to limited access to the Treasury's payment systems. CNN's Elena Treen is at the White House for us. What can you first of all tell us about this ruling? A lot of people concerned about how much power Elon Musk and this group of associates have when it comes to the Treasury Department.
That's right, Sarah. Over the last 2 weeks, really, we saw Musk and his associates or representatives at the Department of Government Efficiency really crack down. They're moving to gut thousands, hundreds of thousands, I should say, federal workers, clean out what they argue is red tape bogging down the federal bureaucracy. But also we've seen them gain access to some of these highly sensitive systems. Now, and all of that, of course, is raising questions over whether this is legal. And we saw one of those court battles play out yesterday. There were emergency court proceedings regarding two different associates of Elon Musk and at Doge who gained access to the Treasury Department's highly sensitive payment system. Now, the ruling that they came to is that these two people, only these two people with Doge are going to be able to have access to this, but limited access. They will only be able to have read-only access, according to these emergency court proceedings, to the system, and they cannot share it with others working with Doge. That is according to this new court filing. Now, one key thing as well, though, Sarah, is it's not just the Treasury Department, and there's not just concerns over the access to the Treasury Department. We've also learned that some of the representatives at Doge have kind of landed at the Center for Medicare Services and are also seeking access to those as they continue to hunt for what Musk calls waste, fraud, and abuse. Now, we actually saw Musk post on X yesterday about this, kind of confirming that this is a goal of his. He wrote, quote, "Yeah, this is where the big money fraud is happening," in response to someone who was sharing the Wall Street Journal article on their access to the Center for Medicaid Services, which the Wall Street Journal, I should say, broke this story. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal as well, Doge's representatives have been granted access to the payment and contracting systems, but they have not yet received access to the databases containing identifiable health information about Medicare and Medicaid employees. So again, this is all evolving as we're learning more of the access that these different people are having. One key thing, though, as well, is it's not just legal concerns. There's also concerns about conflict of interest, particularly when it comes to Elon Musk, who, of course, not only has all these different business interests, but he has contracts with the government as well. A reporter asked White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt about this yesterday. Take a listen to how she answered.
And the two of them, with a great team around them, were going to look at the receipts of this federal government and ensure it's accountable to American taxpayers. That's all that is happening here. If Elon Musk comes across a conflict of interest with the contracts and the funding that Doge is overseeing, then Elon will excuse himself from those contracts. And he has, again, abided by all applicable laws.
So there you have her saying that he's abiding by all applicable laws and that he will remove himself from any sort of situation where he could be approaching a conflict of interest. But just given, again, how widespread Elon Musk influence is and how widespread we're really seeing these different people working for Doge are, I mean, we are bound to see this continuing to be something that causes a lot of concern, particularly with the legal system. Sarah?
Yep, and we know that there are still more lawsuits that are showing up out there as well. So we will wait to see what happens in court. Elena Treen, thank you so much for your reporting. Ahead, a second judge has blocked President Trump's attempt to end birthright citizenship. Why the case could end up in the hands of the Supreme Court again. It's media day for the Super Bowl.